Hello, traders. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from different part of the world. Today is the first trading day of the week, and we are heading towards the end of the month. And as always mentioned to my trader in my QFX platform, because the first trading day, last trading day of the week and the month is very, very important. And the reason behind it is first trading day of the week, we are expecting the price to develop certain pattern, certain movement, certain trend. But as you know, what's happening in the global right now, so things are getting, exciting. So, but first trading day is very important for us to observe the market and figure out the market trend. So rest of the weeks, we can basically squeeze trade accordingly. And especially when end of the month, most of the institutions and the banks, they are closing their books, so unexpected moves can perform. So trade wisely, not trade aggressively. That's why I always mention we give the information to all of our MyQFX team member. All right, so welcome to the MyQFX webinar, weekly webinar, just to give you the information, the traders who's going to join us first time or who's going to watch this webinar live in YouTube first time. What is the MyQFX? MyQFX is a great way for the practical Forex training through real-time market analysis, basically. So MyQFX is a comprehensive Forex training and market analysis platform designed for both novice and experienced traders. Whether you are just starting or your trading journey or a seasoned professional, MyQFX offers the tools and insight you need to succeed. So we're going to go through the MyQFX platform as well, and we are going to explain to you, and I'm going to show you some basically very important things, how this statement is applied, that how it's going to be help for both novice and the experienced trader. All right, so let's start. So just before start, disclaimer, I'm just gonna go through the last paragraph, just to go homework. So I am not affiliate with, nor do I represent any security broker, dealer, or investment company. I'm not licensed or qualified to provide investment advice. Any trading decisions I share for information purpose only and should not be taken as a financial or investment advice. So it is important to verify all information independently, and any action you take based on that information are entirely your own responsibility. Okay, so just homework. And what is the format of this webinar is going to be, we're going to be looking at the high impact news. As you know, it's very important for us because they are a major driver in the volume. So we look at and we plan trade accordingly. Depend on the specific country and specific instrument. So we're going to look at in a minute. Then we're going to do live a technical analysis. We're going to be doing a 1 hour and 4 hour analysis. All the measure against the dollar, we're going to be doing 4 hour analysis. And all the exotic pairs like yen pairs, we're going to be analyzed in 1 hour time frame. And as always, we're going to go through the MyQFX analysis performance. And then I will explain to you how we analyze the market today and how our analysis performs. So that's, once you look at those performance, you will figure out that how is useful for both a novice and experienced trader. And top of that, as you know, today webinar, probably you have received email and notification that how to analyze and how to define your entries in a shorter time frame. That's I'm going to cover while I'm going through my QFX analysis performance. I hope that makes sense. So now question is how you can, if the people you are just new or watching the YouTube, question is how you can join my QFX community. So if you are a MyQBN member, you have privilege to join, as you know, free of cost. Then if you're not, then you have 3 options to join MyQFX community. And we are giving 3 options. The number 1 option is you can have 3 months free access if you open our collaborative partner QBN Global, the broker company. So if you open a $500, you will have the access of MyQFX platform, which has all these features, as always mentioned on my previous webinars. We will have real-time trade analysis, market updates, live audio commentary, plus price alerts and customized charts. We have Forex momentum trading strategy, real-time financial news, market sentiment updates, live analysis recording, because you can watch live as well. At the same time, due to the time difference, if you are unable to attend the live analysis, you can watch that recording of that live analysis instantly in our platform. So we have all the Forex education material. We have our collaborative partners, Q Minds. It has amazing, all the theoretical Forex education material. If you are completely novice and you want to develop your theoretical knowledge, you can join there and you can develop your knowledge. Here in MyQFX, we basically train price action with the live market through live analysis. So you can have this, but we have the basic training material, how to use the platform, so you can avail that one. So we have a live chat support, amazing. If you need any help, you can also book one-to-one session online with our support team if you have any challenges. And then we, of course, weekly training session we organize. So you can also get these weekly sessions. As long as you are actively trading, $500, you will have the 3-month free access of this platform. Another option is you can have a 12 months free access if you open $1,000 of an account on QBN Global. You will get all this feature, then you will also get a free one-to-one session with me or with my team. They will help you how to basically trade this account successfully through MyQFX platform. So if you have any doubt or any support you needed, we will be given that support. If you open a $1,000 account and if you're actively trading $1,000 for an account through MyQFX platform, you can get a 12 months free access. Or if you have your own account, unbrokered, you want to do it, and you can have access of $149 per month. And this is basically actual price for membership for MyQFX platform. And if you join it, of course, you will have the access of all the features, but you will also get the funding opportunity, because if you're risking your own funds and you're trading and you're producing good results, so we have the options that you will be also get opportunities to get funded. I hope that makes sense. So these are the 3 options. If you really want to join our MyQFX community, if you are a QBN member, you have privilege to have a free access of MyQFX platform. If you have any concern, if you have any information you need in terms of coaching and training, or in terms of joining MyQFX platform, or if you have any inquiry joining a QBN Global collaborative partner broker company, so just drop an email, hello@myqfx.com, and one of our support team happily will assist you and help you. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so as always, what we're going to do, we're going to look at the current market fundamental news. And as you know, what's happening in the global, things are not happening as it should be, but I'm hoping things gonna get better. That's what we are hoping in. But being a trader, there's also opportunity for us to take opportunity, but at the same time, there's also very risk trading during the war situation, because any statement or any decision regarding the war, whether it's good and bad, can create uncertainty in the market and create unexpected moves. So most of the traders basically they avoid trading aggressively. They always look for the wise trading wisely. So that's I always recommend, and I've been mentioning this thing in platform every single day to all of my traders. I know there's going to be opportunities in the market, but at the same time, there is going to be challenges in the market. So just be careful, guys. It's very important. It's a piece of my advice, and let's hope things get better soon. And let's see how it's going to go. Okay, so we always look at all this news every single day when we start our trading plan, because a reminder for ourselves, at the same time, reminder for all our members that what news is about to come and what sort of possibilities can perform based on that specific news, so the trader can get ready. That's why this is the part of the basically as the trading plan, and it should be the plan of every every professional trader that keep in mind what sort of news is going to release and what impact can be a possibility on the market. So as you can see here, we have first of all, as you know, we have time change in the UK, so that's why we had 1 hour early today. So Monday we did have high impact news apart from the Fed chair speech. And as always, I'll recommend to all of my traders during this speech, we don't initiate and we don't look at the trade, because any good statement, bad statement can impact differently, because there is no as such data is given which we can, based on that specific figure, we can create develop a high probability trade. But during this speech, any good statement, bad statement, based on that, basically we can develop certain bias based on the price action. But I don't recommend, especially for the retail trader. So I always say avoid after 30 minutes of the speech. When the test is going to be settled down, then look for the opportunity. This is a piece of information I always give to all of my traders. Tuesday, we have a GDP data is coming for the CAD as expected, slightly lower. We have a job opening coming for the dollar at the afternoon. In the morning, London morning, we don't have any high impact news. So job opening as expected, slightly lower than the previous one, 6.95 million versus we expected forecast 6.90 million versus 6.95. We'll see when that data is going to come tomorrow. We'll see how that's going to make impact. Again, things due to the war situation, things are very tricky. So just also pay attention what sort of information is coming through Trump that also create volatility in the market. Wednesday, as you know, non-farm, because this is the first week of the month, April, and ADP non-farm employment change, you can see a significant change, 42K versus 63K. We'll see how that's going to make impact to the dollar. But we also had a core retail sales and ISM manufacturer PMI. So far, we can see a slightly good data, slightly lower data. We'll see when this data is going to come. So again, Tuesday and Wednesday, we don't have any high impact news in London morning. After New York section, we'll probably have some, interesting moves. Thursday, we have an unemployment claim slightly higher than the previous one, which is not good sign for the dollar. And Friday, as always, we have non-farm pay, and most of the professional traders are waiting for this news to be developed, and then hopefully that news is going to create a trend or change the trend. So we'll see. We're going to look at the chart in a minute now. So far we have a nutshell. We have discussed I've basically mentioned all the high impact news of the week, but in MyQFX platform, we discuss it on daily basis. So just to let you know, okay? Okay. So now we're going to look at the high time frame technical analysis. We're going to look at in our platform, MyQFX platform, and I'm explaining to you. We're going to pick up like a couple of major pairs, and I'll explain to you which time frame this is, and I will also explain to you how we trade in a shorter time frame. And MyQFX platform, we have built our own intraday system instead of using shorter time frame, and the reason behind it to cut the noise and refine the charts in order to get the proper pattern and structure, which is I'm going to explain to you now. Okay, this is the 4-hour chart. As you can see here, this is the last week of movement. If you're watching our live analysis, I mentioned here the price nicely respected here. So you can see here the price 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times try to break this level, refuse. We have head and shoulder pattern, and technically as a professionally, what we look at that market has taken this liquidity, and this price action give us the confirmation of continuation to the downside, and afterward you have seen the price impulsively came down. And okay guys, all right, I'll take your questions. I'll answer your question at the end, so just keep typing your questions here. Okay, so we had a nice beautiful rally last week. We were expecting, as you can see here, let's see if the price is going to respect or it is going to break, but price nicely broken and give us the confirmation to the downside. Even today, I'm going to show you my analysis. You can see that this is the area of interest that when the market opened. Market shoot up and respected. If you look at here, as always mentioned, pay attention to high and low. So you can see the price nicely respected here, and price also, this was the channel breakout. We were looking into it. So if you look at I'm going to show you my live analysis this morning. I did it in the morning. I explained, let's see here. We are looking for this breakout technically. And after this breakout, if the price going to break any of this channel, and then after that, we're going to keep taking a pullback, which is I'll explain. And then we look at the high time frame. And if you look at this candlestick pattern, we have bearish engulfing candle pattern that give us the high probability of continuation to the downside. And as I also mentioned to my trader, I'm looking this point of interest. Let's see if the price is going to bounce back or not. But we haven't seen any rejection here, even in a high time frame. Even we haven't seen any rejection in intraday system. So if you look at here, this is our shorter time frame. As you can see here, we have built our own intraday system. Reason behind, as mentioned, to reduce the market noise and look for the opportunity accordingly. So we had this beautiful short rally, which we analyzed the market, and we explained through live and we explained through intraday. So let me share with you the analysis of this morning as explained to my trader while we were looking into it. And just a second. So you can see here, guys, this is the analysis we did this morning. And let me Okay, so this is this morning analysis we did. As you have seen, and based on this analysis, we had beautiful, this is not a rocket science, guys. We analyze in half 4 time frame, and we analyze our intraday shorter time frame. We were looking this breakout, as you can see here, the price nicely broke on. And as you have seen, I mentioned in a live analysis that after this breakout, I'm expecting continuation to the downside and pullbacks. So we had it after this breakout, 1, 2, 3, beautiful pullback, amazing short trade. Even after that, we did another analysis at the New York session as explained. I also have the recording of this one. There's going to be too much if I show you all of my recording. But if you are a QBN member or if you are a MyQFX member, you must go and watch our live analysis. So at the New York session, pretty straightforward, as you can see around 1 p.m. London time, I said to my trader, keep taking any pullback. We're only going to take a long if the price is going to give us a certain pattern or give us the confirmation. So based on this analysis, you can see we have 1 and 2nd pullback. So price continued. If you have followed our analysis, you could have made a very good profit onto this one. So what is the next? I'm looking into it. So this is what we analyzed it today, and we had an amazing short trade. Based on the analysis, the market performed very well. So what is next here? So what I'm looking here is, as we see that the dollar strength against the major pair, even though we have situation in the US, but again, as always mentioned to my trader, simplicity is the key. Trade what you see it, not what we think. Okay. So what I'm expecting here, so there's a possibility because this is the major support area, which is previously price respected here. So we are not looking long unless if the price is going to give us certain sort of price action at the support level. I can show you in a minute now. So if the price is going to develop reversal pattern or at this level, then might be we're going to look for counter. What kind of reversal pattern we are looking into it? I'll show you here. In price always give us the clue if you look at the previous price action. And this is what exactly, if you don't get that, because as I said to you this morning, we're also expecting the possibility of pullback. But what happened, the 4-hour time frame does not give us any sign of rejection. And at the same time, if you look at in intraday, we haven't had any sort of confirmation to long. So in intraday, that's always mentioned to my trader. Let's suppose if a price is at a major resist support level, like here, and I'm expecting the price might gonna bounce back and counter opportunity. So we look at it in intraday. For example, if I'm gonna be looking at, let's suppose the price is going to this direction. So I look at my first high. As long as the price does not break this one, still possibility of continuation to the downside. Simplicity is the key. Once the price break any recent high and give us the confirmation, and the price is at the major support area, that give us the high probability of counter opportunity. But again, this is going to be a counter opportunity. As soon as I see the price is refusing it, I'll get out. So if you look at here, the price action, this is the first high, you can see it. What happened? The price nicely broken, try to break, price refused. And what happened here after that, the price developed wedge and beautiful breakout. Then we have 1, 2, 3 pullbacks, all these pullbacks. So as long as I don't get any confirmation at this major support level here, we're going to be still looking short. If I see here, if you look at here, this is the support area. You can see here the price broken and then come back and retest, give us the confirmation and the price nicely continuation. If I get these kind of patterns, you can see it, price come back and develop, retest the previous low level. If I get these kind of price action here, then, and if I get the confirmation in a shorter time frame, we're intraday, that's going to give me high probability of continuation. Otherwise, I'm going to keep taking a pullback. Another important thing is, as always mentioned, just pay attention to detail or all over analysis, and that's also help you. So we had a nice, beautiful, really short trade on Euro USD. And if you look at the cable, pound dollar, we had a more or less the same. And let me explain to you, let's see if I can get it. So let me see if I can pull up, because these are the live analysis we did this morning. Okay, so that's another part of the learning, guys. So you can learn some price action. Hmm. Wait, guys, just a minute. Okay, let me do if I can find that information. Okay, so okay, so okay, I'm going to turn off this one just to let you know, right? So this is the analysis I did basically. Let me share with you this one. Okay, this is the analysis we did. This is the first analysis we did, and I explained this analysis. You can see here. Based on my explanation, this is what I did. And as you can see, if you are a MyQFX member, as mentioned here, this is I'm talking about intraday. So this is, so first of all, if you look at, let me go through the 4-hour chart. And we had, as you can see here, the market open around this level. This is a market open. We have, if you look at this green candle, which is called a bullish engulfing candle, and price refuse. So we were at this level. So we were looking this breakout. As mentioned, as you have seen my recording, then this is the breakout. I was looking into it. And then 4-hour chart, if you look at now, if you look at this candle, is a bearish engulfing candle. And if you look ahead, this candle is coming up and give us the confirmation for the short trade here. And then at that time, I did this analysis and I explained in detail as you have seen it. So based on that explanation and the live analysis, as mentioned, looking for this breakout continuation. So what happened here? Look ahead, price broken, and then we have a confirmation, and beautiful really. So if you have watched that analysis in real time in MyQFX platform, if you have initiative trade, all these things, you know, what would be the result? If you follow that analysis, I'm pretty sure you should have banked some good profit. So that was the beautiful trade. At the same time, as I mentioned, the topic today is how to define entries in a shorter time frame. And this is the live example, as you have seen in 4-hour. We analyzed it, and then we refine our entries and exit in a shorter time frame, which is our own intraday system. You can use 5 minutes, 15 minutes, it's up to you. But here, based on that, we had amazing short trade here. Not only this one, when the price moves towards this progress and see the certain price action, our analyst is also broadcasting that information. As you can see here, pretty straightforward. We already price nicely move. Second step, what would be the next move? High probability, as you can see here. The mention here based on this analysis, if you can see here, as mentioned here, this is another sign that any pullback would consider continuation. So you can see here the price nicely came back and develop another pullback short trade here on pound dollar. So what amazing analysis we had it, and what a beautiful opportunity was developed. Okay, so as you have seen the last week, when we see multiple rejection here, we're looking this breakout. As you can see, the price nicely broken and give us the confirmation. We had a nice, beautiful short trade here. Today, we also had a short trade here. This point of interest, we have previously price respected here. I can expect that the price develop this pattern. Now we are expecting possibility of reversal at this level, but we're going to look at the intraday. And if I don't find any opportunity reversal pattern or reversal structures, we are not going to look at as long as the price stay here. And intraday, we're just going to keep taking a pullback. So if you look at the current price action, price develop another sideways market. Pay attention to detail. London is closed. That's why the market is a bit slow now. But we really enjoyed this one today on pound dollar. So upcoming days, what we're looking here, there's a possibility price break this one. Give us the confirmation. I'm talking about high time frame. That's the sign of continuation. Let's suppose if I see the weaknesses in dollar, because we have a quite high impact news in the dollar. And if the price come back and develop a false breakout, let's suppose if price develop impulsive and come back and false breakout and give us the confirmation a high time frame, then we're looking this direction. If I see that this direction, then in intraday, every time when the price develop a pullback, high probability of long. This is what we're looking into it. Trading is a very simple. Only thing is you need a patient and discipline. So this is what I'm expecting in the upcoming days. Let's see here and how the market is going to react. I'm going to take one more pair and then I'm going to go one yen pair and then I'm happy to take questions. Okay. We try to make it short and sweet. Okay. But if you have any questions, even in my previous, webinar, if you have any questions, you can keep those questions. You can, every time this webinar, you can ask these questions. This is the opportunity, guys, you can ask. And this is the opportunity for you to evaluate our MyQFX platform. how we analyze the market and how we help. So if you are new, you have opportunities to join. Okay, so dollar Swiss francs we've been long from last week. We were watching this area very carefully last week. You can see here. Reason why, because first of all, if you look at this is a symmetry triangle pattern. That symmetry triangle pattern gives us the indication of indecision situation. It can break here, it can break either, but we are looking the price action. So here we look at the candlestick pattern. If you look at the candlestick pattern, we have bullish engulfing candle, which is we explain in live analysis every single day. Price nicely broken, give us the confirmation. Sign of continuation. So we were explaining our trader, just keep taking a pullbacks, pullbacks, pullbacks. As you can see here, this is over the previous analysis, beautiful breakout, pullback. If you look at here, this is analysis. We did another one, breakout, pullback, 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 right? And then here, we also mentioned here, pullback, pullback. You can see a beautiful pullback, another pullback, and then another beautiful pullback, which is already mentioned here. You can see look for pullback. So pretty straightforward. We look at the high time frame. We look at the bias. And once we define our bias and we look at the prices going in this direction, pretty straightforward. You can see here, low, high, low, high, low, high is being developed. We are looking this direction to when to get in. You get extra help through live analysis. So you can see this analysis, explain, look for pullback. As you can see here, we have one pullback, second pullback, third pullback. So you can see everything is combined and give it to you that piece of information in order to make a right decision. So it's basically helpful for both novice and the professionals. Professionals, they are looking for opportunity. Even if you have developed your bias, you can refine, you can double check your bias with our analysis, and you can find the opportunity. Novice trader, if you see that price is going up, so you can practice. As you know, MyQFX platform has built-in virtual platform where you can practice and develop your knowledge. And then at the same time, you can trade in MyQFX too. You open a Cuban Global account and you can connect and trade with this analysis. If you trade, what would be the result? You know what's going to be. It's going to be amazing result. Okay, I'm going to take a pound yen and then we're going to take a quick gold and then we'll take the questions, right? Gold, I'm going to take it because most of the traders loved it. Okay. So pound yen, we had amazing short trade, guys. Amazing, 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 beautiful. And as you know, the yen have seen weaknesses across the board. This morning, as you can see, market open, we had a beautiful short trade. And as always mentioned to my trader, pay attention to detail every time when the price break recent high low. So we did this analysis this morning. So looking for this breakout, pullback technically. And afterwards, as mentioned, once we define the price is going down, 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 we have no traffic here. Can you see here? No traffic. You know, that traffic, that give us the high probability of here, down. We said just take any pullback would consider high probability trade. So once we look at the 1 hour chart, looking for short, then in intraday, we really enjoyed it. We really enjoyed it. And let me share with you guys. So we had a beautiful short trade here. This is a pretty standard and straightforward. You can see a breakout, symmetry triangle pattern. We have another beautiful breakout trade here. Pretty straightforward. You can see here. We have another beautiful trade here, short trade here. And this is the analysis, this London morning session I did. I have a recording. All of my analysis, they are live records. So you can watch it. As mentioned that I'm only looking for short here. Once the price developed this impulsive, I said to my trader, I'm only looking short here. Only going to take a long when the price gonna come back, give us the confirmation. Support here, as mentioned here. Otherwise, keep taking. So what? After this one, how many pullbacks we have? 1, 2, 3, 4 pullbacks. When the price is about to hit, this is we suggest our trader it's time to bank some profit. So that was the beautiful short trade here. Even after that, we had another beautiful analysis. You can see it. This is amazing. You can see beautiful breakout. Before that, we had another analysis, as mentioned here. Look for breakout. This is the counter short trade when the price shoot up. So you can see, guys, we continuously monitoring over the price action, and we're broadcasting that information and help our trader not to miss any opportunity and squeeze amazing profit. So you can see we had such a nice, beautiful rally, and this is another major support area. We have this, look, we have this impulsive, and if price develop correction, so we have impulsive reaction. So if the price is going to develop another correction here, then I'm expecting one more push, and at this level, we'll see if there's any reversal. But being an intraday, we also take counter long trade here. But counter trade, sometime give good tips, but always always tell my trader, be careful when you're taking counter trade, and always look for this direction and then look for the opportunity. All right, so gold. We had amazing trade, guys. Beautiful trade, amazing. And we had a lot of analysis in gold. Gold is very volatile. Sometime if you watching if you have joined MyQFX YouTube channels, I've already given this trade explanation. So you can see at the market open, we have this beautiful short trade here. Previously price respected here, so we were expecting, and price developed bullish engulfing candle. We were looking this breakout. After this one, we really enjoy this short trade here, a long trade here, and we also had a short trade. I have a recording. I mentioned to my trader, if the price is going to stay above this level, look for one more push. So we had this beautiful push, and right now price nicely respected. So what is next? I'm looking into it. Then I'm going to show you a couple of my analysis here first of all. So if you look at the goal, we have the price is developed up channel. You can see here price previously respected here. Let's see here, it's not respected yet. This one channel, you can see the previously respected here. If the price going to continue, so this is the point of interest, which is I'm looking into it, a possibility of pullback, but there's still possibility of pullback too. Right now, the price refused to stay above this level and give us the confirmation. And if the price going to develop this consolidation, so we'll see at the market open tomorrow or at the Asian session, if the price is going to break this channel, overall or bias is long. Unless if certain things happen during the current situation, and if the price going to break this channel and give me the confirmation, then I'll be looking at short trade here. Short on gold. Pay attention to detail. Simple, very simple. Every time if the price going to break any recent low and give us the confirmation, then I'll be looking short. Otherwise, I'm not looking for short. Any deep pullback give us the high probability of continuation to the downside. If you look ahead, this channel, price nicely broken and give us the confirmation. Price broken and give us the confirmation. Price broken and give us the confirmation. So what happened here? The price refused to stay above this level. Then what happened? The price broken this high and give us the confirmation. Price broken, and this is the confirmation. So price refused to break above this level. So we're waiting tomorrow. We have a high impact news at the New York session. We'll see how this is going to go. But pay attention to detail. Being an intraday, we look at, let's suppose if I'm looking at short here, so I'm going to looking in intraday. If I'm looking at long, I'm going to look at in a shorter time frame, what sort of price action is being developed. So this is the way, this is exactly where we look at it. Okay, so let's look at the couple of analysis we had it, and then I'm going to start taking questions. Okay, so we have a lot of analysis about the goal, but here I'm just going to show a couple of them due to the time constraint. Okay, so look at this price action, and let me explain to you what's happening here. This was the push we had it about this push here. Look here, price come back here, and after that price developed. This is the high, and this is the area we were looking. No trade zone. So what happened here? Price broken and give us the confirmation and sign of continuation, hit to the previous high. Squeeze amazing profits. So if I'm looking here, up and down, I look at here. This is what we do analysis real time. And afterwards, we have a lot of other analysis, guys. What happened here? Price came back here and respected this area, and we have this counter short opportunity. So we were looking this breakout. Clearly mention all these points. Price broken and give us the confirmation, and the confirmation and short trade here. Beautiful. This short trade we had. So we have a lot of analysis. Let's look at the recent analysis, and then I'm going to wind up because I cannot go on. Okay. Look at this analysis. Another beautiful analysis. Pretty standard and straightforward. You can see at this area, price broken should continue, but price refused. So give us the confirmation to the downside. In a shorter time frame, you can see here, price broken, confirm, confirm, price also develop false breakout. So the price trap into the zone, no trade area, no trading. What happened? The price broken. If you miss this one, no problem, should not be missed. Hit to the downside, squeeze amazing profit. So this is what exactly we analyze the market every day and do it as a topic, as a subject, high time frame and shorter time frame. Again, pay attention to detail as the major, because we are using 1 hour chart for all the major, all the exotic and plus gold, and then we look at the intraday. Simplicity is the key. Look at the high time frame. Look at here that the price previously broken should continue. Price refuse. We have impulsive reaction. Price come back and refuse to break this level. Give us the high probability continuation to the downside. Look at in a shorter time frame. If the price is developing it high low and broke this low and give us the confirmation, then look for short entry based on this price action. Then probably you can squeeze some nice juicy pips. I hope that makes sense. All right, guys, that's it for now. We have a few minutes to take your questions. If you have any questions regarding price action, regarding analysis, or if you have any questions regarding the platform, most welcome. Make sure, guys, you should subscribe MyQFX YouTube channel. And sometime I give some tips and at the same time, and you should be able to get some useful price action training through those analysis review in MyQFX channel. I hope that makes sense to you guys. Okay. So Mr. Altaf is saying, why does Cubian Global limit for 2 demo account while many other broker offer multiple demo accounts? Altaf, I'll pass your request to the Cubian Global team, and hopefully I'm expecting they should consider to allow you to have a multiple accounts. But of course, you will have certain limit, but I'm pretty sure I can let them to give you, increase some limits. Okay. So any other questions, guys? Any other questions? This is the opportunity for you guys, and pay attention. My analysis recording is available on the MyQFX YouTube channel. Watch this, recording, develop your knowledge base, and if or otherwise, most welcome join our MyQFX platform. Pretty standard, guys. I'm sure you guys came here as for trading. Life is very simple. Open a live account with the Cubian Global, have a free access to MyQFX platform, and enjoy this live analysis. At the same time, enjoy the live profit. Okay. So any other questions? No? Okay. So next webinar, I am planning to do how to trade gold. And I'm going to create some training material for that based on our platform. We have made slightly few changes in terms of our intraday system, just to help my traders not to miss this opportunity. Like, what are these 2 lines? How you should be taking the benefit of these 2 lines? What are the color? What are these lines? I'm going to go in more detail and next webinar, how to trade gold effectively. And at the same time, you can practice and develop your knowledge. I hope that makes sense. Questions, guys, questions. This is the opportunity for you guys. Okay. So no questions? All right. So I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, guys, that's it. This is one thing I have to tell you, because whatever live information analysis we are providing, alhamdulillah, we are pioneer in terms of providing the real-time information, right? This is very important. You need to understand it. At the same time, you can learn, develop your trading skill. I hope that makes sense. All right, guys, that's it for now. As always mentioned, patience and discipline are key to success in trading. Trade with an edge, manage risk, be consistent, and keep it simple. Have a safe trading, and wish you all the best, guys, and have a nice week. I'll see you next Monday. again, I'm gonna be showing you how to trade gold with the exciting, good information, training material, and I hope you're gonna be enjoying it. All right, guys, and just pray for the whole world. Things get better soon. We should be living in a peaceful world, and all the best, guys. And stay safe. Take care. See you next week, guys.